Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. How's everybody? Just on my way out to get a few little bits and bobs. Up since 7:30, so excuse the third head. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. What the fuck is going on with that absolute knob end Donald Trump? Seriously. Like, it's just, when you think he can't get any worse, he just comes out with this crap. Like, I just can't fathom. Like, you know, I think every president, everybody in like a kind of public speaking role has a team around them that advised him on stuff. Like, who has he got? The fucking Teletubbies. Like, the fucking shit he's coming out with. Like, your woman, the doctor, Deborah Birx is her name, right? Now, it was funny because it showed, the first angle I saw was him front on, and he kept talking to this person at the right of him, but you couldn't see this person. He just kept making reference to these fucking stupid things he was coming out with. And then I saw the other angle, and it's like, oh Jesus, I don't know what you'd liken it to, but it's like being embarrassed by a family member or a parent, you know what I mean? Or like I don't know, like an auntie or an uncle starts singing at a party and you're like, my Jesus Christ, shut up. You know, it was actually uncomfortable to watch your woman cringing. And like, she's obviously a very highly ranked doctor, you know what I mean? But like, injecting yourself with disinfectant, like, for fuck's sake. And then what was the other thing he said? Something, now I didn't fully grasp what he was saying about the LED lights, but I think it was along the lines of doing a fucking sunbed. First of all, you shouldn't be doing a sunbed anyway. Do you know what I mean? And this is from someone that used to do them. But like, what the fuck? Like, how is he allowed to turn around and say these things? How is like a team not going, no, Donald, I wouldn't say that. Unless now he's briefed, and they're all briefed beforehand, and they tell him not to say it, he just comes out with it anyway. But he's still getting away with it. Do you know what I mean? You wonder, is he that dumb, or is he that fucking intelligent that he knows people are talking about him after every press conference? Do you know what I mean? You'd wonder, is he an actual genius rather than a fucking dope? In fairness, I think he's a dope. But oh my god, it's just, it baffles my mind as to how that man has not been pew pew yet. Like, how nobody has actually gone to even try and assassinate him. I can't understand it, because now the only thing is, like, if you've ever listened to any of us fans, it's actually it's just it's like watching fucking aliens from outer space. They're just absolute fucking hillbilly, ride your sister fucking, you know, redneck fucking dopes. Do you know what I mean? But really, really bad. But I just can't understand how he's getting away with this still. The stuff he's coming out with, like, he's come out with many corkers. Do you know what I mean? And like, look, you know, I'm not a huge politics fan. I don't really take a huge interest in it. But what I do is, I do think is, if you're in a position of that authority and you're on the public stage all the time, like, people slag, you know, Michael D. Higgins about his height and this, that and the other, Hobbit and this, that, but I'll tell you fucking one thing about Michael D. Higgins. That man is super intelligent, exudes class, and just comes across great speaker, very learned man. And then you have this other fucking buffoon, like, who slags off immigrants, this, that and the other, and his two fucking wives are immigrants. Do you know, this is what I can't understand. Like, his wife Ivanka, the first one, he has the oldest girl and the two sap sons, and then obviously you have Melania, who's you know, just the mother of Baron, I think is the young fella's name. But like, you know, he's just a fucking, it's like a parody of something. Do you know what I mean? It's like someone just stuck a spitting image puppet up there, and, you know, go on, say what you want there, it's grand. And I know, sure, don't worry about it, look, it's grand. Yeah, no, that's fine, you can say that if you want. Like, how is he still getting away with it? I just can't understand it. Like injecting yourself with disinfectant, and you fucking know in your heart of hearts, look at this gobshite, you know in your heart of hearts that basically there is absolute wankers that are going to do that. There is people out there to follow him, I can guarantee you have done it. Do you know what I mean? But like your woman, Deborah Burks, like the angle where you can actually see her is probably the most cringeworthy thing. It was like 2 weeks ago, I can't remember what your man's name, I think his name is Fauco. I could be getting the pronunciation wrong there. He's the other doctor that was on stage with him, and like halfway through Trump, this is going back about 2 weeks ago, halfway through Trump's address, he actually face palms himself. Do you know what I mean? And he's just like, mother of divine Jesus, what am I after signing up for here? But that's the leader of the free world. That's who was elected. Well, mother of Jesus Christ, if that's who's in charge, we are fucked. We are fucked. But and on another note, excuse me, I think I discussed this last week, but like we have flattened the curve. But I was talking to a friend yesterday briefly on just on a private message on Instagram, and she lives in Skerries, and she told me that the place was rammed with cars yesterday. She said it was like a normal busy Saturday. Now I have another friend that lives up there that, say, 2 weeks ago was taking pictures on her walks and the place was abandoned. But obviously the fucking gombeans that have decided, sure, look, it's grand, sure, we flattened the curve, sure, we can start going back out now. No, you fucking dope, you can't. Like, what is wrong with people that people are just not grasping this at all, that it has to, you have to keep going and being vigilant. But look, that's I don't know, I just think people are fucking mad. They're just mad. They think now they can start going out. Like, I was out the other day for a walk with Millie, and we met one of the neighbours, and we social distance, had a chat there for about 5 minutes, and like in the 5 minutes we were talking, I saw like at least 6 separate groups of teenagers. 6 separate groups of fucking teenagers walking around. Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, the gas thing is, they're gonna meet the teenagers. So let's say, we just say there's 6 lads in a group, right? Every one of them is going to be coming from one house that you could have someone infected in that. They could have the coronavirus, and then it'll be passed on. I can't remember what the statistics are. I think is it 1 person for every 5 people infected or something like that. I can't remember. But like, it's just, I've spoken to a few friends as well that actually had it, that tested positive for it. Now I'm not in contact with them, but I know them, and they hadn't a fucking clue that they actually had the thing. So, you know, I just don't know where this is going to stop, that people are just going to fucking eventually cop on and go, alright, this is serious, we have to like fucking, you know, cop ourselves on. But see, teenagers won't. I'm not just saying teenagers, because at the end of the day, you have to know where your teenagers are going. Like, I have friends, guys, living, I won't say their names, but like, their teenagers, bar going to work, have not left that fucking house. And they all have groups of friends. These girls would be out every weekend. And there's a son there as well. I often meet him in the old stand. Lovely, lovely family. And I know the 2 girls very well. And they haven't been outside the house bar basically going to work. And that's it. And even at that, one of them took a week off because she was terrified of going out, you know what I mean? And I know for a fact the mum and dad haven't really left the house bar going and getting, you know, groceries and stuff. So, you know, like, unless we fucking cop the fuck on, this thing is going to go on for months and months and months. You know what I mean? And like, as I said, you're luckily, like, certain people, like, as I said, I'm still working away, which is keeping me sane. But there's other people that aren't. And they're probably going fucking doolally in the house. Some people are enjoying it, some people are doing a bit of painting, some people are doing this. But when all that's done, then you have to find other stuff to do. Do you know what I mean? And I think people are just, you know, eventually going to go fucking mad if this thing keeps going on for months in this cycle. And as, like, the fact is, you know, if people continue to do this, it will go on for months and fucking months. So cop the fuck on.